Don't tell me you've joined up here as well, have you? General Duessel. Prince Leon no longer holds the capital. My reason for remaining is gone. Knoll, I have something I would ask you. What exactly happened to His Majesty and Prince Leon? Do you have the courage to hear that answer? I think perhaps that it will not be an answer you want to hear. What does that mean? Are you familiar with a certain foreign anecdote of comedic nature? It involves two starving men and a single loaf of bread. If they break the loaf in two, both men will die of starvation. No, I'm not asking for a riddle. Let's not waste any more time here. I'm ready to hear the truth. Nothing you tell me could surprise me. If that is your wish, General Duessel, I will speak frankly. This is something that Prince Leon does not know. Something that no one should know. We students of ancient magic, along with Prince Leon himself, were researching certain arcane techniques lost long ago. We were able to reproduce one phenomenon, but only briefly. I should be more concise. Prince Leon and I pierced the veil that clouds our futures. What? You could see into the future? How is that possible? What magic is powerful enough to... Time is like the water of a river. It flows ever on, never stopping. Certain disturbances can cause ripples that speed swiftly downstream. If you can see the water, you can read the flow, the ripples, the waves. It is possible, General. Possible. And at times, easy. Just think of it. If you knew a storm was coming in advance, you could evacuate everyone in its way. If you could see what was to come, you could help those who might have died. Prince Leon explained this to us with much joy in his voice and heart. His power would, at long last, be able to help the citizens of Grotto. We continued our work. There were ceremonies, rituals, such horrors. And then we saw it. In the near future, Grotto would be ravaged by catastrophe. A catastrophe? Do you... No, it's not the conflict in which we are currently embroiled. This event is still in our future. We saw Grotto. We saw the earth crumble. We saw our people dying. We saw the shape of our future would take. What? That's madness. Idiocy. I've lived a long life, and I've never heard of anything like that. Not ever. I am not surprised that you do not believe me, General. We could not believe it either. We tried to disprove what we had seen. But nothing could shake the vision. In this disaster, Grotto would be destroyed. Countless would die. Those who died quickly would be spared the slow horror of starvation. This was when the Emperor died, by the way. Leon was shattered by despair. He devoted himself to research, and then came to the Dark Stone. So that's what happened? Is that when the decision to invade Rennac was made? I don't know. Only one person knows the truth behind that. I have told you only the truths I have seen. Knoll. Is that you, General Duessel? You're tired, aren't you? Worn to the bone. I understand how you feel, but on the battlefield this only invites death. You are probably right, and yet that might be best. What are you planning to do from here on? I do not know. I have lost my way. Perhaps I should have been executed in the capital. I once studied dark magic alongside Prince Leon. He was such a gentle soul. You could see it. He was too kind to survive. Prince Leon dreamt of finding happiness for all of Grotto's citizens. And now Prince Leon is no more. I have lost everything. I have also lost everything. And we both have lost our ways. We are dead men who have stayed too long away from our graves. But remember, Knoll, you cannot see the future, but you can look back on your past. Look and learn, and remember. What gave your life meaning, and what has taken meaning from you now? If you still hold the convictions that started you in Grotto, you can start anew. That is what I must do. We may be diminished by our shame, but we are not yet dead, my friend. General Duessel, I am not as strong as you. Still, I believe you are right. I, too, shall search for a new path. A path that guides me to realizing the dreams Prince Leon once held so dear. Hello, Marisa. Chief. How are you doing? Your sword still sharp? Same as always. You're not seriously injured or ill, are you? No. I see. So you can continue on? Yes. Why all the questions? Oh. I'm the commander, you know. I'm supposed to check on you now and then. Well, see you later. Wait. I'd like you to keep talking. I don't mind talking to you. You know, we've known each other for a long time, so I understand you. But listen, Marisa, it wouldn't hurt you to be a bit more sociable. Not for me, mind you, but some of the others have a hard time working with you. Speaking of which, when I first met you, you were always working alone. I remember thinking how odd that was. I figured a woman as beautiful and talented as you would have men all around her. Don't need 'em. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Your beauty bellies your words. Chief? Do you like sociable women? Sure, I guess. I mean, doesn't everyone? If you go to an inn, aren't the sociable gals the most popular? I understand. Okay, I'll be more sociable. This better? Huh? Say, Marisa. Hello. Listen, you've been acting a bit odd lately. You don't talk to me as much as you used to. I'm practicing. Practicing? Practicing what? Being sociable. Oh. Because it's you, I'm going to assume that you're serious. You know what I said before? I wasn't really serious, so don't worry about it. But I've practiced. I'm a bit more sociable. In what way? You don't appear to have changed at all. You're wrong. Let me show you. What? You're going to be sociable? This I've got to see. Well, go ahead. You won't laugh, will you? No, I won't laugh. Truly? Yes, I promise. Here goes. Hello, Gerik. Wonderful day for a battle, isn't it? Why are you looking away? No reason. Oh. Come on, Marisa, don't be like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Are you still mad? I'm mad. Forgive me, I really and truly apologize. Still mad? I'm still mad. Okay, I get it. What do I have to do to get you to forgive me? I don't have much gold, but I could get you a snack. You're the chief. You don't have to apologize. Just give orders. Well, I know, but I was wrong. I was the bad guy. My crime was not being sensitive to your feelings. I'll tell you what, I'll buy you anything you want. You're soft. Leaders are normally harsher than you. You're too nice to all of us. That's why. That's why what? Nothing. Well, I said too much and I'm sorry. You're fine just the way you are. Really? Yeah, of course. Then, if you would, I wouldn't be mad anymore. What did you say? Nothing. Forget it. Come on, it wasn't nothing. If it'll put you in a better mood, I don't have a problem with... Forget it! That's a weird way to end a support conversation. Okay then, I'll go with it, I guess. Are you Tethys, the dancer who captivates all audiences? Who are you? Oh, you don't know me? That's so disappointing. I'm Rennac of Carsino. I beg your indulgence. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rennac. However, I'm a bit busy at the moment. Perhaps we could talk another time. Is that so? Very well then, another day. Yes. And perhaps I could have you dance for me, and me alone. I will of course dance if you ask, but for you and for you alone? Are you perhaps attempting to woo me? If that's the case, you should stop. No, that's not what I was intending at all. Yet many women who say they're not interested end up in my arms all the same. Well, if that's the case, maybe I'll keep my eye on you. If you turn out to be such a catch, I may rethink my stance. It's a deal, then. I ask that you observe my conduct closely. Good day. Oh dear, I think he took me seriously. I hope he doesn't get his hopes too high. Ah, the beauteous Tethys. It's a pleasure to see you again. Well, have I made an impression on you yet? Well, you seem to be unobjectionable. Yet you've a long way to go, I think. That's a bit severe, isn't it? Is there something specific you desire? Oh, well, perhaps you could bring me something. Bring you something? A gift? Is that it? Very well, what shall it be? That was short. Oh. Tethys, I've been looking for you. You haven't been avoiding me, have you? Oh, of course not, hee hee. The object you spoke of the other day. I have it here. Please take a look. Oh yes, that, of course. You forgot what you asked for, didn't you? That's not true. Okay then, take a look. Here it is. Oh. What do you think? It's nice, very pretty. It's as big as a fist. Notice how the red, white, and blue colors play across the surface of the gems. It really exists. Did you say something? No. Pay me no mind. Well, I brought it to you as promised. So this proves that I am worthy, does it not? Yes. I now realize that despite your appearance, you're a very hard worker. Does that make you a good catch? I'm still not convinced. Really? How disappointing. Is there something else you desire? Let me see. There is this. That's another really weird ending. God, we're with these conversations being really weird with how they end. Ahem. Are you Sir Gerik by any chance? What do you want, boy? Oh, my name is Ross. I'm the son of Warrior Garcia. I see. So, Ross, are you an axeman? Yeah, don't be fooled by my appearance. I'm actually pretty good. Ha ha ha, if you say so. Well, I think so, but it's important to keep improving. Why is that so important to you? My father is such an amazing warrior. I've always wanted to be worthy of the title Son of Garcia. And I want to be able to go home and rebuild my village. After that, I want to go on a voyage and train in the open ocean. And after that, I'd like to go back home. To do all of this, I need to be the best warrior I can be. Those are admirable goals. I'll help you out sometime. How? You'll give me a lesson? Are you serious? That's great! I might not be able to beat your father, but I could teach you a thing or two. Why don't you try landing a hit on me? That'd be great, but before we start, let me go practice on those guys first. It's great that he's so eager to learn, but he's really not ready to go solo yet. Ross, didn't you say that you wanted to go on an ocean voyage to train yourself? The sea is a great place to train because it strengthens both the mind and body. Have you ever been on a voyage? Of course, I've escorted many commercial ships before. It's embarrassing, but I got seasick for the first few days. That was very painful, but I got used to it in a few days. It was a long trip. Nature was more brutal than the enemies who pursued us. But after the voyage ended, I realized that I grew up a lot. The sea is an amazing combination of brutality and expansiveness. Now I definitely want to go on a sea voyage. By the way, Ross, how's your injury from our last session? Oh, that little thing? It healed right up. Ha ha ha, you sure are a tough boy. Sir Gerik? Yes? What should I do to be strong like you? That's a tough question. I would have to say that it's all in the mind. Mind? If your desire is to win is stronger than your opponent's, you've already won. Your mind is your most important weapon. Come to think of it, I have noticed that. At our last session before we even started, I was thinking that I could never win. I guess it was like admitting defeat before even trying. Alright, you've convinced me. I'll start strengthening my mind as well as my axe skills. Thank you, Sir Gerik. I can't wait till our next lesson. His energy is refreshing, but I must teach him patience next time. Say, Marisa, you're left-handed, right? How did you know that? Well, when you're carrying a sword, don't you always have it in your left hand? No, I can use either hand, but my left hand is stronger. So that's like a warning sign. Left hand equals danger. Warning sign. So why is it you always sleep on your right side? You know, you never roll over in your sleep. And even the slightest noise causes you to spring up. Do you ever really sleep? I have to do that, otherwise I wouldn't survive. Wouldn't survive? You must be exaggerating. I sleep with my dominant arm up. That way, if I'm attacked, my good arm is ready to go. Huh? Do all sword fighters sleep that way? If your dominant arm is cut, you're at a disadvantage in battle. That means death. But doesn't your arm ever fall asleep? Aren't there times when you can't use it? No, my father trained me when I was a child, so that doesn't happen. When you were a child? How? Kids always roll around in their sleep. My father placed blunt swords at my sides when I slept to keep me from moving. Your father did that? But that's so dangerous. No, the blades weren't rounded and dull, and it worked. I don't roll over when sleeping. Wow, sword fighters have some intense training methods, don't they? I'm glad I was an average kid. I mean, I was poor, but at least I slept freely. Tethys, are you right-handed? Well, wonders never cease. You've actually started a conversation. When you dance, you often begin by putting your right foot forward. Now I'm really amazed. I can't believe you've noticed. But footwork in dancing has nothing to do with being right or left-handed. Dancing is a way of expressing feelings through body movement. All of one's experiences are incorporated and displayed in the way one dances. Experiences? What kind of experiences? That, my dear, is a little secret. Mine may be a bit unique, though. My life's taken some odd turns, but it's because of them that I started dancing. And when I'm dancing, I'm happy. Your dance gives people courage. Dancing suits you. Doesn't it, though? All the mercenaries tell me that, too. Now that you understand my dancing, you're truly a member of Gerik's team. Ah, why has fate chosen to treat me so cruelly? Ah, Rennac! You look so pleased to have been reunited with Princess La Rochelle. I'm glad we're all in one piece. You haven't changed, Dozla. Your ability to misread people still ruins all conversation. I am lamenting, old man. I am raging against my horrible misfortune. You're a vassal sworn to serve Princess La Rochelle. You're supposed to be here. I, however, am not. I'm temporary, got it? I'm an employee. I'm not a vassal. Quahaha! You're just as interesting as ever. You're still hard to follow, but... This is not a conversation for you to enjoy, and it's not at all hard to follow. It's not that I don't enjoy being in this army, but traveling with her again. I mean, I haven't even been properly paid for the last job. Oh, so it's about money, is it? In that case, you've no worries, Rennac. All you have to do is see Princess La Rochelle safely back to Rouston. Once that's done, His Majesty will pay you any amount you desire. That's what I heard the last time, but do you have any idea how much I desire? When he hears it, His Majesty may very well explode. So about 1,000 gold pieces? Huh? You can't even buy a proper blade for that price. What, 5,000 then? You've got the wrong number of zeros, old man. Oh, my apologies, so you want 500 gold, eh? No, that's smaller. It cannot get smaller. I want more. It's 50,000. 50,000 gold. And I'll bend 50,000 ears to get it if I have to. Someone must listen. Oh, right, I understand. You need 50,000 ears, is that it? Very well, when we return to Rouston, we'll get 50,000 people together. Wait, that's 100,000 ears. Well, anyway, you'll have all the ears you need. It's just a figurative speech, old man. Bah, I was a fool to complain. Life is a fickle beast, is it not, old man? Why are you so solemn, Rennac? You can't win battles if you've no hope. This journey has taught me the hollowness and transience of life's pleasures. Ah, to what end do we toil on this unforgiving earth? Why do we live? Why do we live? Well, if you're not alive, then you're dead, and... if you're dead, then you can't eat, and... What was I saying? I think I must be getting hungry. I wonder what's for dinner. My belly's a-rumbling. It must be nice to have no worries other than what to eat, old man. And not just you, either. I'm sure that a certain young lady has nothing to worry about, either. What's that? Do you mean Princess La Rochelle? That girl believes the world will turn out just as she envisions it. I doubt if the word worry even has any meaning to her in the first place. What a completely envious position to be in. I may not look it now, but I'm the son of a wealthy Carcino merchant. I believe that you could move the world if you had but the gold. Money was everything, and with money nothing was beyond my reach. I adored money, I loved money, you see. What good fortune for you that your father was a thriving merchant. That's just it, there are people who can do anything without any money at all. She's overbearing and egotistical, Yet she has us all jumping through hoops. That's a skill normal people don't possess. That's Princess La Rochelle. She makes the impossible possible. You're with her because she made a deep impression on you too, right? A deep impression? It's more like I'm in shock and my brain's been frozen. What? Your brain's frozen? That'll never do. Did you forget to wear a hat? Let me at it. I'll thaw it out. Knock it off. I was speaking figuratively, you know, as in not literally. You're too strong to joke around like that. Stop that. Quahaha, just teasing you. What a pair the two of you make. You know, you're the only one who can keep up with Princess La Rochelle, old man.